Okay, good. Hieu, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, good, very good. Good morning, how are you?
Hello. I'm feeling great. How about you?
I'm good, thanks. First of all, thanks for your time being here today, having a rather informal chat with me about your admission to NTU. So, first of all, can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Hieu. I'm currently a grade 12 student at Hanoi Amsterdam High School, and I major in chemistry. I have a great passion for science, and I would love to become an engineer to hopefully solve the plastic problem because I know that plastic is damaging our environment, and I want to do something about it.
Okay, that's very interesting. What inspired you to be so passionate about environmental and especially plastic problems?
Well, actually, it's not just about plastic. I'm interested in material science, to be exact.
Mhm.
It all started when I first watched a video about how blacksmiths process steel, and I just love the science behind how steel changes its behavior when heating and cooling to certain temperatures.
Mhm.
And I did more research about materials, and I realized that while plastic has greatly changed the world we're living in, it has also damages our environment as much as we are using it. So that is why I became determined to solve the plastic problem, and that is also why I'm so passionate about it.
Okay, good. That's probably the reason why you applied to material science in NTU. Um, why did you choose NTU specifically? Because I mean, I know there's also material science offered by NUS and many other great colleges in Europe, especially Europe, and Americas as well.
Well, yes, about that. At first, I did decide to travel to Europe, more specifically Germany, for my studies. However, after seeking advice from my cousins, I just thought that countries like Europe or even America, their cultures are too different from what I'm living here. And so I thought that Singapore, since it's closer to Vietnam, and its culture is not too different. And along with that, my friends are also planning to study in NTU as well. So I know that I wouldn't be too lonely there. And the reason I chose NTU is, well, it's not much. I was first impressed by how the design of the buildings of NTU really, it was really striking and creative. And after doing more research about NTU, I knew that it has one of the best engineering courses and especially materials engineering courses. And that's what got me planning to go into NTU in the first place.
That sounds fair enough. So, what would be your plan when you go to NTU? How do you plan to spend your college years here?
Well, about that, of course, my first priority is to study hard and get the most out of the courses since it is one of the best after all. And apart from that, I would love to get to know about the other friends from other cultures and other countries as well, since I love to learn more about other countries as well. And third, I hope to also learn something about uh, computer science and coding, since I know that it is really important in the modern world, and many things are being fully automated. So it would be a great help if I get to learn it in university along with science.
Okay, that's very good. What is your interest? What do you do in your free time?
Well, like I said before, my interest is science, and it got to the point that in my free time, I enjoy watching videos about how engineers come up with clever solutions to solve difficult problems that we are facing today. One example of that is rainwater management.
Mm-hmm.
And another one is how engineers come up with solutions to send water down pipes. And once I watched one video, I couldn't stop watching those engineering videos.
Okay, that sounds very nice. I also love YouTube videos a lot, TED Ed especially. Um,
Yeah.
all right. What would be the three adjectives that people or your peers will describe you?
Well, I believe the first one would be caring, since no matter where I am, in a group project or just hanging out with my friends, I I always care for others, and I always try my best to help others in need. Secondly, I believe that I am passionate, especially about science, as I said many times over. Since I couldn't, like I said, I watch YouTube videos about science all the time. I read books about science, and I also like to talk about science in front of my friends as well. And thirdly, I believe that uh, I guess I'm a great problem solver. Some people have told me that. There were many times when like we were just playing video games and there were difficult problems that my friends just couldn't solve. And I always come in and devise a solution to those problems. It's not just in video games; it's also in sometimes in group projects. We encounter some issues, and I would always be the first to come up with solutions to those problems.
That sounds very impressive. You mentioned you are a caring person. Tell me, tell me more about it. Tell me an example when you cared for someone and you made a huge impact to that person.
Yes. Uh, at the start of my high school year, I did my best to get to know other people and my peers, my friends, and also the higher grades as well. But there was one person who caught my attention. He was doing his best to interact with others. He was being as friendly as he could. He joined many activities after class to, I don't know, just hang out with his friends, I guess.
Hmm.
But I seem to notice that he was really shy and he didn't have many people caring about him. Like people always ignore him when he's talking. And so I decided to be friends with him. I just talked to him and encouraged him to be more confident about himself since I knew he was a great person. I knew he was also a kind and caring person like me as well. And from the many, after many months of talking and just giving him the confidence he needed, he actually became a great person and he made a lot of friends in high school.
Okay, that sounds that's that was very kind of you, and it seems to me with your personalities and caring, being caring and all that, you probably won't have a problem adapting to a new environment. What do you think would be the biggest challenge for you when you study in NTU?
Well, I believe my biggest challenge would have to be my lack of experience in projects.
Hmm.
Since in university, working in projects is quite essential. It's not because the school requires it, but I need it to work in my future career. And so, group project experience is really important. However, in my high school years, I haven't got too many chances to work in the clubs or activities that I really wanted, especially the science club. However, during my high school years, after doing some club projects and even group class projects as well, I've slowly built up my confidence and even my experience working in groups and projects.
Okay, that sounds very good. Great. It was fun talking to you. That's all the questions from me. Do you have any questions for me?
No, thank you.
Okay, that's good. Then have a good day and we speak again soon. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.